Okay.
Talking about the game coming up on Monday against the Toronto Raptors. So I went ahead and I pulled some of the stats just to do a little tail of the tape. So you're looking at the Raptors right now. They're averaging 103.7 points per game, which is good for 22nd in the league. They're averaging 19 assists per game, which is good for 28th in the league. 48.4 rebounds per game, which is 8th in the league. And then field goal, they're shooting 42.6%, which is 24th, and 32.5 from three, which is 20th. Anything that you have or anything that you're looking at for the Knicks to try to avoid in what could be a trap game? Because you're looking at the Raptors, they've got long, lengthy guards that switch and not guards, but lengthy defenders that switch a lot. And we've seen times where lengthy defenders can be issues for RJ, Julius Randle, and the Knicks in general. So is there anything the Knicks have to do if we want to make sure that we come out of this game victorious?
Yeah, bring a Glock and take out Scotty Barnes. Folks, did you see him take a rebound the other night? Goes coast to coast on 3 dribbles and jams it. This kid is electric. OMG, man. This kid's magnificent. I can't, whomever he's going to be guarding, like you said, he has a finger issue, so I think he'll be playing. But his motor, his passing, this is something special. But Anunoby, they have Gary Trent, Precious Achua is playing well since they got him from Miami. So on points, Scotty Barnes. On rebounds, Scotty Barnes. They have Fred VanVleet. They have Gore in there from Miami. Boucher's there on the defensive side on blocks and stuff like that. And they're a well coached team. So that's one thing about them. When you're going against Toronto, they're feeling their way up. They're always going to be a well coached team, and so it's going to be anytime you play somebody in this Eastern Conference, it's going to be they're 4-3, they're 7th in the conference. So yeah, and like I said, I'm really interested in seeing who Scotty's going to be on, because the game after Jaylen Brown went off for 46 on us, Scotty held him to 9 points. So this guy is on, we know RJ is going to be on that all defensive team for years. I think another guy that may be joining RJ on that for years is Scotty Barnes. So I think it's going to be a good game. I think we're going to win that game. I definitely think we're going to be winning that game. And I think very strongly that we're going to be going this coming Friday night 7-1 against Milwaukee at a home game. So I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I think it's a good game. But I definitely think we're going to beat Toronto.
Yeah, this team also doesn't give up a lot of points, so I'm expecting it to be a closer game based on how their defense intensity is to start the game. And we've had some trouble when it comes to defense as well. So I hope this isn't one of those games where we're in the fourth quarter and because we get locked up, we're another instance where it's the Magic game. So that's my biggest concern. Let's try and get a decent lead. Let's try to be comfortable or lead comfortably in the fourth quarter. So that way, if things get tight, we don't have players like Julius Randle missing 2 crucial free throws. We don't have Alec Burks giving the ball up and things like that. That's my biggest concern. We allow them to stay in the game too long. And at the end of the game, they're able to kind of mount a little comeback and pull out the W.
Yeah, other than VanVleet, there's not a lot of guys that I have respect for him, but I don't think there's a lot of guys on that roster that's going to scare me from 3 or lighting it up. They're not like a Miami or that you're like, oh man, that's a scary team for us to play. They're getting into their groove. So they have some good players, but I think we have a better team. We have better depth, and can't wait.
Yeah. Also, if you look at the points for the Toronto Raptors, you've got Scotty Barnes averaging 18.1 points for the Raptors. OG Anunoby averaging 18 points. Fred VanVleet coming in at 17. Scotty Barnes also leading the team in rebounds with 8 per game. 8.9, I apologize. Precious Achua comes in second at 8.6. And then Fred VanVleet is one of the leading rebounders at 5.6. If you're going to talk about assists, Fred VanVleet leads the team with 7.3 assists. OG Anunoby pops up again at 2.5 assists per
it's
game.
It's a big drop, yeah.
Yeah, that was more like alphabet soup trying to get the name out.
Word, I'm telling you, there's times I see it, I'm like, oh God. So,
Yeah.
but we won't be seeing Pascal Siakam. He's
Yes,
out,
we
folks,
won't.
with a shoulder injury. So, so we lucked out not having Ingram on the Pels, and it looks like we're going to have. We know we're not going to have Siakam, who's a fine player. So, just wanted to give that injury report update.
Also, we have a $5 super chat from Adele Chapman. He's saying support with a bunch of exclamation marks. Thank you, Adele, for the support. Greatly appreciated. We'll be here every Sunday, 8 p.m. Me and Foxy live streaming.
Adele is so generous and so cool for a long time. Great supporter. You're so good, man.